Hello everybody, it's day 10 here at the 2017 Twin Cities Film Fest, hosted by the Shops at West End and the beautiful Showplace Icon Theaters. I'm Bill Cooper, the managing director of the festival, and I'm so excited to have an actor from the film Tater Tot and Patton here on our red carpet for a quick interview prior to the screening. With me now is Bates Wilder. Enjoying your time here in Minnesota?
Very much so, yeah. I'm actually shooting another film north of here, and was able to get off this morning around 11 o'clock. We got a call that there was too much snow, and I said, oh, I have something I can do. So here I am. So I came down, brought a couple of friends.
So of course, come here to the festival and sit through the film that you were a major part of as you put it together.
Mm-hmm.
We've had other of Andrew's films at our festival, so we were always kind of stalking filmmakers. Right. What are you working on now? And when this one came across our desk, we were like, we've got to get this film for a couple of reasons. But I want to first just have you talk a little bit about working with Andrew.
Well, Andrew, I've worked with since I met him. I met him in when I was teaching at Boston University, and he was a directing student. I taught acting for directors, and he and I clicked immediately. We were a couple of goofballs, and we got along real well. And I did his thesis film with him. You Don't Know Bertha Constantine, which was fantastic. It was a learning experience, but it was also fantastic. I did another real short with him, Romans for Rolling Papers, which was very funny. And ended up doing a movie called Dust of War with him, which was, again, another learning. It was like a post-apocalyptic thing and a learning experience for both of us. It was very, very interesting. And this is something that he had in his heart for a few years, a story, relationship between, family members that hadn't seen each other in a long time. And he found some real deep, dark secrets in the two of them, and it's oddly a love story of, not a romantic love story, but it's a love story of a family loving family and finding each other. He hadn't seen, my character had not seen his niece since she was a tiny little thing, and he tries to engage that way, and she's this millennial, I don't want to say the word, she's kind of a negative, what, can I say bitch? She's a bit of that. Sorry if I've just said that.
We're good. We're all good.
and we battled through much of the film when we actually find each other and realize that we're more alike than we thought. Then some dark secrets about what's actually hurting us inside come out, and we stumble our way. As you've seen the film, we kind of stumble our way.
Well, and we always find out too that if we focus on what we have in common as opposed to what is our differences, then we're 95% sort of cut from the same cloth, if you will, and so that absolutely makes it a compelling story, regardless of who you are, your age, your relationships, all that kind of stuff. The story was pretty poignant too because it sort of dealt with someone who had a lot of chemical dependency problems.
Right.
I don't know if you know this, but our festival every year has a change maker series, we call it, where we pick a different cause. We've got bullying, education, human trafficking, and this year's actually addiction.
Right.
So
I did know.
Did you notice that? Yeah. And so we've done things on Screen Ages, which is about addicted to your technology sort of stuff, opioid, those kind of things. And so this one actually fell under that because it was a narrative that also had just really deep storyline related to that. So tell me a little bit about how you approached that as you looked at the film.
Well, first of all, it's fantastic that you're taking this on, addictions, because it's so important. There are so many issues out there that need to be dealt with. Her addiction is a chemical addiction. Mine is an alcoholic, kind of a placid alcoholic, white knuckle life that he's leading. But both of those have a cause. They have a background to them, which you don't find out until you're kind of more deeply into the movie. And they're very, very serious things that have happened in their life, and they're kind of hiding behind their addictions, and they kind of help each other figure out that they have addictions, because they don't face it. Right? It's a matter of facing that, facing the addiction by facing the problem, and realizing that we have the other person to help us through it. So that's the real beauty, one of the real beauties of the film.
Well, the beauty for us is having you here right on our red carpet at the 2017 Twin Cities Film Fest. Good luck to you with your shoot up in Big Lake, I think you said?
Yep.
Big Lake, a war film up in Big Lake. Yes. And I know we're getting ready for the screening of the film. So thank you for joining us again. Watch for more information about our festival on our website.
Thank you.